basically live while you have the opportunity to live. You are only here on this earth for a very short amount of time. Even if you live to be 100 years old, that's still not very long in the grand scheme of things. And so you are here for a purpose and a mission. And part of that is just to enjoy the experience while you're here, to, just live and experience life. Hello, and welcome to your reading. This is the Awakened Jen. All right, so today I'm going to do an ancestor message. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I thought it was a good time to check in and see what guidance the ancestors might have for us right now. All right, so I'm going to set some intentions while I am shuffling. I'm using the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards. Okay, so my first intention is that anyone who comes across this message, there will be something in here for you. I set the intention that anyone who needs to hear the messages that come out in this reading will find it at the time that they need it most. I set the intention that all the messages that come out will be for our highest good. Okay, I set the intention that I would be given very clear messages, be given all the right words, phrases, anything needed in order to communicate as clearly and as effectively as possible, so that the message can be received as it was intended. All right. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. If not, welcome back. If you find value in this video, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel. You can hit the bell for notifications. I post about 4 to 5 videos a week, and so if you hit that bell, it lets you know every time I post a new video. All right, so we're going to pull 3 cards from the Ancestor Oracle. We'll get past, present, future, just to see what kind of guidance they're giving us right now. And then we'll pull clarifying questions after that, just to get further detail about the message that's coming out. All right. So, deep breath. All right. So past, present, future. What do the ancestors want us to know at this time? Past. We've got answered the call. I'm going to tell you, nearly every time I do an ancestor message, I feel like that one shows up. So they are very much like urging you to be paying attention and to answer the calls that are being placed on your life. Present. Go after your goals. Future. Spirit guides. Okay. All right, so answer the call. Explore, travel, live. Vikings are renowned as fierce warriors who demonstrated superhuman strength and commanded sailing ships and weapons to defeat their enemies on sea and land. A fatalistic outlook and belief in the afterlife allowed Vikings to face death courageously, both in battle and on their long, dangerous sea voyages. They believed in gods and goddesses, as well as the mythological creatures such as a water spirit, dwarves, giants, and elves. Vikings respected their deities and considered them more powerful than humans, but also saw them as human-like in that they ate, fought, drank, and played tricks on people. Many Viking warriors couldn't wait to fight by the side of their gods in the afterlife. These risk-takers braved dangerous waters and traveled far from their homelands in Scandinavia, relying on their knowledge of the stars, the moon, and the ocean, and its wildlife to guide them. Their keen physical and intuitive senses also helped steer their journeys. The ancestors speak. It's time for you to wake up and live again. You're here on this earth for a reason. Don't waste your time. Embrace life and explore the world with every ounce of your soul. Take risk, think outside of the box, journey to unknown places, follow your instincts, and live your life to the fullest. The universe chose you to be here for a specific reason. It is up to you to discover that reason and go after it. Answer your call. If you are tired and fed up with life, focus on the courageous energy of the Vikings. Call upon your spirit guides to give you the positive energy to enjoy your life. You may also like to challenge yourself with some activities or experiences that make you feel alive and give you a boost of adrenaline. Take risk and enjoy. Okay, so basically, live while you have the opportunity to live. You are only here on this earth for a very short amount of time. Even if you live to be 100 years old, that's still not very long in the grand scheme of things. And so you are here for a purpose and a mission. And part of that is just to enjoy the experience while you're here, to, just live and experience life. Because here's something that it was a conversation I had last week. On the other side of this, we do not have physical bodies. And our physical bodies is how we have our physical experiences, our physical sensations of, being able to taste things, to smell things, to feel things. You don't feel like hot and cold if you don't have a body to feel it as a receptor of all of these things. You can't see the beautiful things, that are, out, the sunsets and the ocean, and you can't hear, the music. You are here to experience and to enjoy the experience while you're here. And a lot of times we spend more time focused on the parts of the experience that we're not enjoying than we do about really seeking after the ways that we can enjoy it. All right, so that moves us to go after your goals. So that's the next part of their guidance. So the first part is answer the call and, to really show up and live. And then the second part is go after your goals. It's 54. Persist, encourage, advance. Born in 1274, Robert the Bruce claimed the Scottish throne and led an uprising against English rule. Thus, he is known as the father of Scottish independence. Robert the Bruce suffered many defeats on the way to establishing his authority and bided his time before moving forward to become King of Scotland. He was defeated twice in battle by the English before he went into hiding on a remote island off the coast of Ireland. It is said that he often became depressed during this time on the island. Then one day he saw a spider in his room. Robert the Bruce sat and watched the spider swinging from rafter to rafter, trying to make its web. It wasn't until the seventh attempt that the spider succeeded in making an anchor for its web. Robert the Bruce saw the spider as a sign that he must keep persevering for Scotland's independence. He then moved forward with his cause and was successful. The ancestors speak. Take charge and move forward in your life. The universe is encouraging you to pursue something that is important to you. It doesn't matter how big or small it is. Go after it. You have been consciously working on yourself and are now ready to take on anything that you want to achieve. Do not hesitate. Take this card as a sign that you can do more and be more. Stand up for your beliefs and stand your ground, and do not be swayed by opposing ideologies. Just as the universe endeavors to raise your spirits, it is time for you to encourage and inspire others. A little positivity goes a long way. Try to support your loved ones, friends, and anyone you come into contact with. You may not realize how much it means to a person to have someone believe in them. A kind word can keep someone going through hard times so that they can reach their goals. All right, so the advice at this moment is to really start going after your dreams and not letting, just if it's something that you're really passionate about and you really want, not letting inexperience hold you back, not letting like that 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Don't let the 1 step back, hold you back. You're still one step further than what you've started with. And so persist, encourage, advance. And then the third message is spirit guides. Trying to sneeze. Okay. 86. Insight, guidance, and purpose. The Lakota belong to the Great Sioux Nation, a group of tribes indigenous to North America. The practice of 𝐓𝐈𝐑𝐈𝐍𝐈, crying or questing for a vision, is central to the Lakota people's spirituality. Before embarking on 𝐓𝐈𝐑𝐈𝐍𝐈, the quester visits a holy man for guidance. The quester then enters a sweat lodge and shares a sacred pipe with a holy man to cleanse their spirit. After prayers are sent to 𝐉𝐾𝐈𝐾𝐿, Great Spirit, the quester takes their sacred pipe and tobacco to an isolated place where they will be alone without food or drink for 1 to 4 nights. The quester pays attention to messages, signs, dreams, or visions from their spirit guides. At the end of the quester's time alone, a symbolic object such as a feather or stone is collected and kept in their medicine bundle. The quester then returns to the sweat lodge where the holy man helps them decipher the messages and signs so that they better understand their meanings. The ancestors speak. Your spirit guides are calling you. They want to give you clear messages to help you on your true path. You may not be able to go on a traditional vision quest, but you can embark on a spiritual journey. Learn more about who your spirit guides are and explore ways of communicating with them. Make attempts to hear, feel, and see and sense your spirit guides. If you are unsure of how to communicate with your spirit guides, meditate and ask for a sign about who your guides are, or ask for help from a spiritual friend or mentor. It is the right time to connect with your spirit guides. You are ready now. Do not be afraid because your spirit guides are already guiding and protecting you. Pay attention to any object that you feel drawn to, such as a crystal, rock, or feather, which you can keep as a spiritual talisman. I don't know what that is. If you find such a special item, keep it safe and use it in your spiritual practice. Okay, so I saw one part of this was, like I said, this was live while you can still live. And I was talking about having the physical body so that you can experience the physical sensations of life that you can't have outside of this experience. But this is reminding that we don't just have our physical body. We also have our spirit, our soul. And our soul is able to connect outside of this physical body. It has spiritual sensors out there that it's able to collect, information that is not quite as tangible, and from sources that are not, just material. So let me see. Let's get some further guidance here. I'm just going to start pulling some clarifying questions about the message that has come out. So what I'm seeing is that they're calling you to really step up and take charge of your life, to go after the life that you really want, because we've got answer the call, go after your goals, and then knowing that the help is there waiting for you when you seek out and ask for it. All right, so what do you have to look forward to at this time? So we've got the Knight of Pentacles. This is diligence and determination. The Knight of Swords. This is really having the clarity of knowing exactly what it is that you want and going after it. And then the Ace of Cups is a new opportunity it's a new relationship. So it could be a romantic relationship. It could be a partnership of some sort to work on a project together, to, partner up in a business aspect. It could be a different type of relationship coming in, though. Okay. What do you need to be mindful of at this time? Got the King of Swords, using your logic and wisdom, but not being too cold, making sure that you're balancing it with the heart space. The Nine of Cups is about a gift that's being offered to you, and it's a celebration. And then we've got the Lover, so I think that answers what type of connection it was talking about, the new relationship, because this is high-level soulmate, potential twin flame. Okay. What does this situation look like in 6 months? All right. So we've got you a lot in your head right there. That is anxiety. Looks like the Six of Pentacles. So this, the first thing I'm seeing is people sticking their hands out. So a lot of people maybe wanting a lot from you, and then this also feels like feeling pushed up against the wall right here, over tradition. So when you answer the call, when you answer the call and you start going after the things that you really want, sometimes it doesn't line up with the way that other people wanted you to show up, because they were getting benefit out of you staying stuck in your old ways. And so when you start changing the way that you're doing, then they start having to, their life gets affected. And so not everybody's going to be excited about that. And so a lot of times, okay, you build the certain group of people that you're with based off of the alignment that you are in that moment. But when you're choosing to go after your goals, that means that it's probably not who you are right now. It's probably not the life that you're living right now, right? If you're going after something, it's not something that you currently have. So when you start becoming more aligned with the new way, the new life, you're not aligned with the same people anymore. And so that, like, you're kind of leveling up is more the way that I would see that, is once you start choosing you. Anybody that's still just doing the mundane, they're not aligned with you. And you might have started off here, but now then it's just too big of a jump for you guys to be able to stay in harmony, harmonious union. So that's why sometimes it does feel like things get worse before they get better, because that old stuff still has to kind of work its way out of your life. Okay. So what can you do right now to stay positive? Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is staying the course, doing the work, being very diligent and persistent. The Death, I think this is really allowing the change to happen. Like, you're going to keep moving forward towards the things that you're wanting, towards your goals, towards your passion. And we're going to allow what needs to fall away, the things that need to change, to happen. We're going to, Ten of Wands is release the burdens and learn how to say no, not carry things just because somebody told us to. And then once we're able to do that, that brings in the clarity. This is the Ace of Swords. That's clarity that we've been looking for. So what is in your highest good at this time? What is in your highest good at this time? Okay, so we've got the Two of Cups. This is a soulmate connection. Let's see. Two of Cups. You are faced with the opportunity to partner with someone, whether it is a romantic union or a business venture. Whichever it is, the potential for creating something very special is there. Honor the gift of the moment and enjoy it. Be aware of unrealized potential. If all the elements of a strong partnership are in place, but no forward movement is made, the moment may be lost. Enjoy the magic of the moment, but do not let it enslave you. Okay? So, the opportunity to partner with someone. And then the Four of Cups. See, I think that you don't like the offer that's being given. You not only have gifts at your disposal, you are being offered another at this moment. At the expense of current happiness, you are focusing on an idealized concept that does not exist. Be aware of the reverse and do not let go of healthy ideals that guide you and shape your life for a shabby substitution. You must know the difference between conviction and fantasies. Okay, and then the King of Wands. You are focused, determined, and driven. Something has your full attention, and you are channeling all your energy and skills in that direction. You have a strong sense that you are right in all things concerning this venture. Your ambition or social needs are engaged. For now, that is all that matters. Be aware of believing that you are right, that your way is the only way, that there is a danger of becoming overly bossy or intolerant of others. And so that's what I'm afraid. This is what is in your highest good right now. So maybe the good is for you to not be distracted, not let this distract you from the thing that you are actually actively trying to create. Because if you are that strong and passionate about the thing you're trying to create and you don't have that same vision here, it might pull you from the course. Give me some more information. Give me some information about the Four of Cups. All right. So you do have a lot of options. This is the Seven of Cups. So as he's sitting here looking at this, he knows I have a lot of choices around me. And you are trying to choose between two different paths. I'm going to read. We've got the Chariot, which is usually about victory. The message of the Chariot is one of willpower and control. Recognize your own strength and ability to maintain order in the midst of chaos. Know that you can achieve more than you think you can. Celebrate your accomplishments. Be aware of repressing issues or turning away from ideas that puzzle you. Once you achieve your goals, do not come to a complete stop, thinking that you have arrived. There is always more to learn and accomplish. One of strength. And then the Page of Cups. I think you're holding your ground, knowing what you want. Let's see, Page of Cups. Be aware of assuming you know everything and ignoring advice. Emotions are surprising things. Even if you think you are prepared, realize that more than likely you haven't considered everything. Don't shun the advice of someone more experienced. The Page of Cups can indicate a message, usually pertaining to romance, a creative or artistic project, or an emotionally charged situation. There's something in here about, because you do feel so strong about it, just kind of making sure that you have considered all the options, that you're not just too much, that you haven't already. There's something about that. There's something about that needs to be considered. But I mean, it looks like, I mean, you're very focused, and you do know what you want. You're not going to let other things kind of pull you off course from that. And this is a card about victory. So, I mean, you are going to get the thing that you want. You're not. Let me see. What else might I want to know? So what are we trying to create? What is it that we're trying to create? Is it a relationship or a business or what? Well, we're looking for new ways to let go of the burdens. We're looking, how in the world can we get rid of these burdens? And then we are looking for a new opportunity financially, but we're also wanting the emotional abundance as well. Okay. Then what do we need to do to get there? So we've got some collaboration with someone from the past. This is the Three of Cups. No, the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So collaborating with someone from the past. And then the Seven of Wands is having really good defenses, but I'm going to read that card. Seven of Wands. You are being asked to defend your actions or beliefs. Do not fear the attack. Use the questions raised to clarify your understanding. If your beliefs are sound, a closer examination of them will hurt nothing and will add to your wisdom. Be aware of childish obstinacy. If you find your stance is wrong, admit defeat and refine your beliefs so that they will stand up to the examination. On the other hand, do not give up the fight out of fear. So this feels a lot like what I had already mentioned earlier about when you are choosing to move to your path that may be different from the one that other people's had expected of you or wanted for you, or that was beneficial to them, that it's going to cause some kickback. So you are going to have to defend, well, why are you choosing this path? Why are you going in this direction? What was wrong with the way that things were? You'll have to have an answer for all of these questions. And the questions don't mean that the choice was wrong. It means that other people are seeking some understanding because they don't know what you know. They haven't experienced what you've experienced. All right, so I'm going to stop there. I'm not going to do an extended for this reading. But if you did find value in this video, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel. You can hit the bell for notifications. It will let you know every time I post a new video. And I post about 4 to 5 videos a week. Also, if you would like, comment, or share, that helps the algorithm start pushing it out to more people so my channel can get more visibility, and I would greatly appreciate it. If you are interested in a personal reading. I do personal readings as well. I do 30-minute or 60-minute video readings. You do not have to be present for it. I don't know if I've explained that part before, but you book the reading. You don't have to be present for it. I will do a video message for you based off of you just choose, do you want relationship, general, or career? You choose 30-minute, 60-minute, and then from there, I will do the reading based off of those answers. So it is a little bit different than I think what you get in other settings, but that's the way that I have found seems to be pretty beneficial and valuable, for the other side as well. All right, so if that's something you're interested in, I do have a link for that down in the description box, and I would be so excited to do that for you. All right, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and we'll see you the next time.